Good afternoon on what is a bright, warm and breezy day. It is Friday the 10th of June and I'm in the reading nook with a couple of boxes and a nice hot cup of tea. And what I'm going to open today is this. This is the first mission pack, Mission Pack 1, Twisted Tech for the game Escape the Dark Sector, the game of deep space adventure, and it's published by Themeborne. Now, Themeborne are best known for a game called Escape from the Dark Castle, which is a cooperative game you can also play solo, in which you are inmates are thrown into the jail underneath the Dark Castle, and you have to escape. And how you escape: cooperation, fighting, overcoming traps, and solving problems, and so on. And each combat encounter, or a trap, or a puzzle is a card. It's represented a card, and you turn over a card. You solve that card, you go on to the next card until you get to the end and you face an end of level boss or an end of game boss. And there are multiple different cards in the game, multiple different bosses, so there's lots of replayability value. And then they did some expansion packs. Then Themeborne did a science fiction version, which is Escape from the Dark Sector, where you play lieutenants aboard a spaceship who have been put in the prison aboard this giant space station, and you have to escape across its sectors in order to get back to your ship, pretty much like as in getting out of the castle and Escape the Dark Castle. But, so, we have Mission Pack 1, Twisted Tech, which expands upon the basic game. So what have we got on the back? Let's have a look. Mission Pack 1, Twisted Tech. Discover the bizarre and disturbing technology of the far future, where sinister intentions and limitless possibilities collide. Twisted Tech is an expansion pack for Escape the Dark Sector, introducing new rules and content to enhance your adventures. So there we go. Just showcasing some of the artwork. Let's see what's in the book. Now, this game is all in black and white. Because essentially it's evoking the style of fighting fantasy, the solo adventure books published here in the UK during the early to basically throughout the 80s, and starting with Warlock and Firestark Mountain. So first off, whilst I deal with Stroke the cat. And cats are not out hours. He wants some lunch, so I'm going to do that just as soon as I've finished recording this video, because he'll settle down in a bit. So here we've got the rulebook, and as you can see, simple, clean layout, and it replicates a lot of the artwork from the cards. We've got an explanation of what's in there. So you've got the various chapter cards, and then the new items. And then we've got an explanation of how they work. So this includes, as changes in setup, the players start with a drone, which they can control from turn to turn. So you have, you've got a picture of generally the whole expansion for Escape the Dark Sector, because there's 3 mission packs for it, plus a collector's box, all of which I will be doing unboxings for soon. So what have we got? What drones have we got? Just past them. So there we've got a surgical drone which will heal you, and a replication drone, and that will basically recreate items that you've put into the discard pile. So it's a lot of items, will run out of their use, but with a replication drone, it will just recreate it for you. And then we've got a sentry drone, and every drone does basic healing as its standard basic function, and then it's got an advanced function, which is determined randomly, but every time you use it, by the roll of a tech die. And here, where's the tech die? I'll show you a picture of the tech die. There's the tech die, and that's one of the various dice that come in the game. Okay, so what else have we got? So there's the drones, and then we've got special ammo dice, because we've got a couple of new weapons here. So the punch gun, the sniper rifles, and these need to be loaded with special ammunition, and when they hit, they do more damage. So the punch gun, basically you load it, you fire it, you roll the special ammo die, you get the right result, extra damage to whatever you rolled on the standard hit. Similarly, with the sniper, you need to load it, You do that special ammo die, then you prime it. So essentially, it's like a two-stage step then, and then you fire it. And then what it does is it reduces the amount of chapter dice you have to roll on an encounter, because each of the encounters essentially, and it reduces the amount of damage and essentially the effect against you. We have the flamethrower, which has its own flame dice, and you roll those and you do damage, and it can inflict extra damage, or it can engulf you in flame because it malfunctions. And even the drones can malfunction. The drones malfunction and cause hit point damage. So there we go, that's that. And then we've got various items like the cybernetic implant, which gives you greater control of the drones, and a chrono belt, which lets you re-roll dice. So interesting tech there. So beneath that, we've got this, and the first of these, this is the chapter cards. So there are 12 of these, and these are designed, because it's one of the things about the expansions for Escape the Dark Castles, the expansions don't plug into the game quite so much as they tell a different story. A new set of encounters and a new end-level bad guy, but they can be mixed and matched, but they do tell their own story themselves. With this set, with Mission Pack 1 Twisted Tech, really is an expansion. It adds content to the core game, not taking it off in any direction, so it's stronger thematically than it is narratively. So what we have is Neuroshima, who's got lots of implants, and he's the end of game bad guy for this expansion. Lots of tech which you roll for when you encounter him at the end of the game, because essentially one of the things about this is that it's a 1 to 4 players, and you're playing against the game and not another player who is a referee. And then we have individual encounters. So marching in perfect step, 3 security droids form up to block your passage ahead. Then metallic monotone voices ring out in eerie unison. Prisoners detected, detain or destroy. So there we go, that's an encounter. And then we've also got things like, here a droid has been abandoned in its final stage of construction. And from that, what you can do is you can scavenge devices which will help you later on in the game. And we've got, the logistics terminal should give the location of a nearest equipment stash. So if the players can hack that terminal, they can find out where to get more equipment. Equipment essentially really is essential to you getting through to the end of the game, and using it well gives you advantage. And then even we've got a noodle seller. Okay, so essentially, if you've got some ammunition or something which you can trade, you can get some noodles and heal up. A bit of a rest and respite. So those are the cards, and what you essentially, you've got the backs there, and so you've got this kind of almost like a Alien's motion counter effect there, and you're just turning them over during play. And then below that, what we've got is this. I'm going to put my fingers on there. So yes, we've got some dice. So the black die is the tech die, and you're rolling that for various effects. And then you have, let's see if I can get these out, 2 other types of dice. You have the special ammo dice, so they're the faces you want to roll when you're doing damage, and the rest are blank. And then the flame dice, so I'll just show you that properly. There we go. So that's the engulf one. That's the one you don't want to roll, because that'll engulf you in flames and cause damage to you. And then the flame effect there, that's the one you want to inflict damage on others. So that's the dice. Put these back, and the last thing in here. Sorry, just dice not going back in. There it is. And I've dropped something. Of course, it's a board game expansion, so of course I've dropped something. Thankfully, I haven't lost anything. So it's this, which is the gear, the new items. So all this is done in black and white, but it's easy to read, and it evokes that kind of style of the 1980s. So that's one of the drones. So you've got, there we go. So the drones, and then we have like the new drone implant chip for controlling them, or getting better control of them. And underneath that, there's the punch gun. Corona belts, and a sniper rifle. So yeah, lots of little things in here. Oh, and last of all, the flamethrower. And I'm being accompanied by a very, very noisy magpie who is facing off against, is giving it out a warning against the cat who is not ours. Cat is at Nook's house is oblivious. He does hunt birds, but he's oblivious to the fact that there's a bird there because he's eating grass. Oh, now he's noticed, but he's still oblivious. Anyway, so that is everything in this expansion. Okay, so that's Mission Pack 1, Twisted Tech for Escape the Dark Sector, and this is an expansion which adds lots of adds elements to gameplay, and you can easily mix and match, and you could play it alone, but it's really designed to work with the core game, as it's quite strong thematically rather necessarily than narratively. So yeah, that's Escape from the Dark Sector, Mission Pack 1, Twisted Tech, available from Themeborne Games. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you want to give some feedback, I appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you've got, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you will see me out here with a box or game which I will unpack and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea, then please do hit that subscribe button. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll be back again soon with another unboxing in the Nook. Bye for now.